Surf Simply is the ultimate surfing experience. The coaching is excellent. The team is wonderful. Everyone is integrated into a customized approach for each surfer.
Being here has been such a tremendous journey, both emotionally and physically, and especially for my surfing. I mean, it feels so great right now.
Started surfing less than 4 years ago. It's been quite an experience to come to Surf Simply for the second time. Good coaching, good accommodations, fantastic food, and great people.
I surfed a little in college and then not for a long time. And when Ava was maybe 12, yeah, we started surfing together. I have a friend at work who's been here 3 times, and he's very good. I looked at the website and I read about it and I listened to podcasts. I'm like, okay, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I listened to the podcast for a long time. In the beginning, I didn't know they had a surf resort. Began to follow them online a little bit, and I heard about the new resort, and I just, several years ago, I said at some point I'm going to do this.
2 years ago, my friend Suzanne and I came here for the first time. We had a wonderful group of people, and about half of us came back this time, 2 years later.
We wanted to come back because the coaching here is outstanding. It's better than any coaching I've received anywhere.
This is my 3rd time at Surf Simply, so I really feel like when I'm coming here, it's my happy place. I'm coming home. I love it and have wanted to try to get better, and I really didn't figure out how to get better until I came here.
Yeah, I came as a non-surfer because unfortunately with my back problems, it's not smart for me to surf. And it's a great way to spend a week. Seeing old friends, we got a chance to make some new friends. The staff is wonderful. So, I find it very enjoyable.
I've heard some great things about Surf Simply and just the approach and academic approach to learning surfing, and I really just want to get better.
The Surf Simply coaching system, does a good job of identifying what your issues are and what you really need to work on with the video instruction, the coaching in the water.
For certain types of people who want to break everything down into specific small pieces on hey, what can I work on right now? What's the next step? This is such a great technique. For maybe type A kind of people who really want to progress really fast and learn what they need to do next and have a almost instruction manual on what to do. It's so great.
Every one of us here just comes and stares at the wall because it gives you a blueprint on how to improve at surfing. It gives a vocabulary and a progression that everybody can hop onto.
The coaches are unbelievable. Everything that they do is based on your ability, whether it's your skill set, where you are in surfing, all the way down to the actual board that you're riding.
The way I teach and the way I run my business is I have a very structured approach, so this works for me to have a step-by-step process. And I like that I'm edging towards a level 3 now. And there's pictures to prove it.
The energy of Derek is fantastic, and he can explain things in a very simple manner that anybody can understand, and it works out beautifully.
Oh, Gabrielle was our coach. He's fantastic.
He knew that we could do it even if we didn't know that we could do it yet, and he was always just telling us, go for this one, just trying to get us on as many waves as possible.
My coach was Jess, part coach, part mental health counselor. Had a great time in the water, laughed our asses off. I'd be taken off on a wave and she'd be sitting on the shoulder yelling, front foot, eyes down the line, and just like everything falls into place.
Marlon was my coach, and he was great. He really honed in on what I needed to work on and gave me drills, a whole bunch of drills for every day.
My coach was Teal, and she was phenomenal. She just has that right blend of compassion, intelligence, but go get them. Like, she just encouraged me all the time and pushed me the right amount.
My coach is Harry. Harry's great. He's teaching you a lot about the fundamentals and actually breaking it down to a science. Just really knowledgeable and things you can just carry on and continue to think about.
I worked with Jordan, who I love. She really pushed me in a great way and taught me a lot of things and made me think about what I was doing and helped me figure out how to get my stance fixed so that I could start to move. It was just really exciting.
Well, the highlight of the week probably was the sunset surf that we just did. It was not raining. We had a perfect sunset.
Our last surf, our last sunset session, everybody was catching good waves and laughing and having a great time. It's important to end things the right way, and it just such a good feeling.
My goal was to catch an unbroken wave and really surf down the line, angled takeoff, and I was able to do it 7 times tonight.
My highlight would be this morning's surf, Friday morning surf, because we accomplished everything that we set out to do. Did some carving turns, did some cutback, felt so good. It was really fantastic.
Today's last session or yesterday's morning session. Just coming off of that break day, I had this new energy, and it was just taking everything that I've learned and applying it more.
Now I'm sort of doing a cutback right in the beginning, bottom turn, and then cut back, and then that will make the wave really last a lot longer.
For this particular group, it was a good-sized wave. In the last 2 days, everybody's been out. Everybody was able to go out back right away. The people who haven't surfed very much were surfing a lot, and the people who are more experienced were able to go ahead and comfortably sort of do whatever they want.
I got to work with Maureen in surf photography. And to be in the water with another swimmer was the best feeling ever.
It's such a beautiful place, and to be able to share it with Ava and to be at such a special place to do something together was forever memorable.
It's my first massage ever. I've never gotten one before, and it definitely helped.
Most of us aren't surfing regularly. We're using our bodies in ways that we normally don't. The stretching is important. You have someone that looks at your stance, looks at your pop-up, looks at all the aches and pains you have and kind of helps you sort them out and fix them. And
Also, I loved Andre's stretch classes. I went to each one of them because my shoulders were so sore from all of the paddling and surfing that we did that her stretch classes, I think, really kept me going.
Well, I was here on my own, solo surfer, and I was sort of, should I go on my own? I don't know anyone. I'm so glad I did. Great group of people, really interesting group of people.
Really interesting people. The guests and the coaches, everybody here has a great story.
Everyone's amazing, have amazing stories, and they're all really inspiring. Like I see everyone here and like they're continuing to try to hone their craft and continue to get better at this sport, and no matter what age you're at, and just the dedication I think is just so amazing and inspiring to me personally.
Being at Surf Simply is an experience none other than you can find on earth, I think. The combination of surf coaching, your accommodations, people that you're with, they're all like-minded. The food is fantastic, brings it all together in one package that can't be beat anywhere.
Imagine the thing that you most love to do, and then making an entire week out of helping you get better at it with a bunch of really interesting people in the most enjoyable environment you can imagine.
If I look at how the operation runs, it's really clear that they've thought through how to make this a spectacular experience. So you spend this week here with everything being really well done, and it creates a complete environment that I really haven't seen anywhere else.
Okay, the food was amazing here. It's always been amazing. It's just so fresh and well prepared, and the local fruits.
I know a lot has been said about the food at Surf Simply. I mean, all I can do is just add on to that. It's all true, man. It's just, every dish is just a complete joy.
Has been such a tremendous journey, both emotionally and physically, and especially for my surfing. I mean, it feels so great right now.
I'm emotional today. I've been on the verge of tears all day because I really don't want it to end, and I don't want to leave the people, and it's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
It's been a really, really tough year for everybody, and I really looked forward to this. There are many things in life that just surpass your expectations, and this week it surpassed my expectations in every way. So thank all of you at Surf Simply. It really means a lot.